Gems is a new crime drama from A24. A24 has been on a roll this year. A lot of really great films from them. The film is directed by the Safdie brothers. If you don't know who the Safdie brothers is, I would recommend you check out a little film called Good Time. Good Time stars Robert Pattinson. That was a good movie. I think you'd like it. And even if you don't like it, it would at least familiarize you a little bit with the directors that I'm talking about in this video. This film stars Adam Sandler, Lakeith Stanfield, Julia Fox. It also stars Kevin Garnett, for whatever it's worth. Kind of like Cardi B. Like, whenever you see Cardi B show up in a movie, you know that Cardi B is not actually playing a character. She's just being herself. Like, they just decided to film her that day. It's pretty much what KG is in this movie. But what the movie actually is okay, it's a series of bad decisions by Adam Sandler's character. Adam Sandler's character is kind of this swindler and this hustler who works the jewelry scene. He owns this jewelry shop or whatever in New York City. He is in debt to some very dangerous people, so there's this very rare jewel that he's able to acquire, and his whole point is to try to get profit off of this thing, and meanwhile there are other people that are after this jewel. And the whole point is to get profit so that he can get these people off of his back. But really, like I said, the whole movie is just a series of really bad decisions by Adam Sandler's character, and that's why you're here. I will say this for this movie, right out of the gate, it hits you in the face and it never lets up. If there was one word that I could use to describe a film like this, I would call it relentless. Because from the direction and the pacing of this movie, that's what it is. It is relentless, it is constant, it is always churning, it is always moving. Pacing in the film is extremely frenetic and extremely chaotic. It is very fast paced. After a few minutes of, okay, this is jarring, can we slow down a little bit? I was like, you know what, this is, I appreciate the fact that everything's moving so fast here. It gives the movie this sense of tension, suspense, maybe even anxiety that I don't know if it would have otherwise. There is one thing that these directors are good at, if you look at some of their past work, is that they're really good at making you feel anxious at the stuff that you're watching. And that's what I felt while I was watching this movie. I was just like, oh my god, why is this movie the way that it is? Like, my blood pressure cannot take all of this. Gritty, beautiful, and realistic, authentic looking movie. Camera work is definitely always fast. It's always in motion as well, just like the pacing of the movie. And so everything in this movie is just fast, 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 fast. I have talked a lot of shit about Adam Sandler over the years. I'm gonna be honest, at a certain point in the 2010s, I just feel like he stopped caring and he just started making movies with his friends. A lot of shitty movies came because of that, and you know, that's his right, obviously, but I was just kind of like, you know what, I don't know if I want to see any more Adam Sandler movies. Nothing else, his performance in this movie, it shows you that Adam Sandler, if you give him the right material, if you actually push him to do the right thing, like, he can really bring it, and he brought it in this movie. So magnetic as a presence in this movie, he both attracts and repels as you follow him throughout this story. He's one of those characters where you can tell that he's actually kind of a piece of shit, and you can tell that he's making a lot of bad decisions, but you're kind of rooting for him in a way. Like, that he brings that humanity to this portrayal. I'll say most of the performers are good. Lakeith Stanfield is good in this movie, as he usually is. Kevin Garnett, like I said, he's Cardi B. He's playing himself, so Kevin Garnett is Kevin Garnett. If you like Kevin Garnett when he played basketball, you'll like him in this movie. Talk real quick about Julia Fox as a performer in this movie, and it's gonna be kind of difficult for me to do this. I feel like I'm in a box and I'm in a no-win situation. I haven't mentioned in my notes for this movie when I was coming up with this video, I was like, do not mention how hot she is unnecessarily. Her being sexy is not the point. Well, fuck. Who the hell came up with the rules for this video and for those notes? I mean, good God, you can tell they're no fun at parties. So I'm not gonna mention in this video that Julia Fox is very distracting as a presence. It made me want to recontemplate my life, like maybe quit movie reviews and just go be a full-time chair or something like that. Like, seriously, whenever she needs to sit down for anything, like, I want to volunteer for that. I want to be there for that. I want to be there for her. She is really good as a performer in this movie. Giving one of the best performances in the movie. You like her relationship with Adam Sandler. And I don't know, this feels like a star turn for her. Like, maybe you'll start seeing her in a bunch of other stuff. I don't think she's been in anything else coming into this movie. It's a very fast-paced movie, well-directed. It's got great cinematography. It's got a good musical score that grows on you the more that you listen to it. As far as issues go with the movie, I think that it is so chaotic and so frenetically paced that sometimes the narrative isn't always as consistent as you want it to be. Sometimes you do wish that the movie had slowed down a little bit and focused up and given you a little bit more concrete reasons for why certain things are happening the way that they are in the movie. This movie is also very jarring when you first start out from a noise standpoint. Like, you combine the noise with the pacing and the score. Right out the gate, I'm just sitting there in the theater and I'm just like, okay, this is a dick in a salad bowl. This is just not a very good combination at all. Eventually, you pull the penis out of the salad bowl. There's some good croutons. There's some good stuff in that salad. You just gotta be patient. You gotta stick with it. There you go. There's your salad bowl dick analogy that you didn't know you were gonna get before you tuned into this video. But, you know, that's what I'm here for. Uncut Gems was a really fun, entertaining ass time at the movies, and I'm gonna give give this one Superman Prime. It's that good. This is actually one of the last videos that you're ever going to see me do in this apartment because I'm going to be moving. Like, I'm moving into a different place. This background and this place, this is the last time you're going to see it. Alright guys, so tell me, what is your favorite Adam Sandler movie of all time? Put that in the comment section down below. Like and subscribe to the Superfan Show, and as always, if you like what you see, tell me how you feel, and stay tuned to hear more from the Man of Steel. Peace.